Good morning, my name is Andy Rickson. I'm a personal trainer based in Milton Keynes. I thought I'd record a quick video just talking about the various different reasons people would hire a personal trainer. As always, if you've got any questions, just comment below and you'll also find my contact details there. The number one reason is accountability. Personally, I'm not the type of personal trainer that's going to be screaming at you in your face. That's not my style. But at the same time, I am going to be there for you and I'm going to be talking to you regularly throughout the week just to keep you on track. And the advantage of having, say, one session a week with me is that you are seeing me every single week and we can talk about what's going on in your lives. You know, are you going through a stressful time at work? You know, are the kids on holidays that's making it even harder to do your exercise? Because then we can talk about it and we can come up with some solutions. And fundamentally, I am here to help you, and keeping you accountable keeps you on track to make your goals actually happen. And if you invest in money in a personal trainer, you want to get the value back out of that. And I think accountability is the number one reason. The second reason is motivation. So it's similar to the first point, but with motivating, I'm just going to be there. I'm going to be like your little cheerleader in the corner, just actually giving about you. So, you know, life is difficult. I get it. My wife Kate gets it. You know, sometimes we don't feel that there's someone standing next to us, putting their arm around you. Well, can't really in COVID times, but you know what I mean. Putting their arm around you and saying, you know what? You can do this and let me help you. This is where I come in. I can help you, I can motivate you, and I can just be there for you. You know, if you're having a tough day, drop me a WhatsApp and say, you know what, Andy, I'm really struggling today, and if I can help, I will. And I'm not going to berate you if you say, you know, I've got my child's home off school because they've got a cold, I can't do my workout today. You know, I'll suggest alternatives. I can help you. I can keep you motivated when times are tough. And then when times are going really well, I'm your number one person to celebrate that with you. So that will make my day. So yeah, motivation I think is a really important part. The next one is education. Now, I'm not going to sit you down in a classroom and just lecture you for like a whole hour. That doesn't really do anyone any good. But what I can do is I can pass on the knowledge I've gained. I've spent the last 18 months training in different ways, getting qualifications, and I've learnt a lot. You know, I honestly went into it as a pretty competent sort of regular gym goer. I knew my way around the gym, but when you actually train to be a personal trainer or fitness instructor or take some of the other qualifications, you learn things that makes you see things in a different way, and I can pass that on. There might be a different way of looking at a problem that you hadn't thought about. So I can educate you in the different ways and we can make that happen. And I think that's going to be a real benefit. I always try to make it so that when I'm working with a client that they're learning new exercises so they can take those away and they can apply them. I'm also keen on there not being one size fits all with nutrition. You know, even Kate and me, we eat pretty much the same. We have different attitudes to food. It should be the same with clients. It should be about me understanding you, and then I can help you come up with a solution that's going to fit you. And guess what? You're going to stick to it more likely if you enjoy your food and you enjoy your exercise and you feel that you're learning things from your sessions. So it all encompasses everything. So yeah, I think that's a really important part of hiring a personal trainer. Now, for many people, this will be the number one reason they go to a personal trainer, and that is that it can be personalised and it can be very goal specific. So, what do I mean by this? So, say you are a swimmer or you're wanting to become a better swimmer, then I can help you with exercises that are going to help when you're swimming. There's going to be a lot of sort of cross-body work. It's going to make your core stronger, and that's going to give you a better foundation in which to use your arms and legs to propel yourself through the water. But maybe you're not a swimmer, maybe you know you're a football player or a rugby player and you're wanting just to be a little bit more resilient against injuries, for example. So there's lots of different things. When you start off with a personal trainer, a lot of the first session is going to be talking and it's going to be understanding you. It's not just going to be about, oh hi, you're my new client, here's a plan I wrote for someone else and here's a meal plan I wrote for someone else. No, none of that. It's all personalised to you. And just by getting to know you in the first session, and then in the sessions going forward, we can refine what works, what doesn't work. We can make it as personalized as you want. So yeah, goal specific. Let's get into your head. What do you want out of this? What do you want to do better? You know, do you want to be stronger? Do you want to be more flexible? What do you want? Let's get to the root of the problem and improve your life, literally. It's great, isn't it? The next one is a little bit related to the previous one, and that's flexibility. And now I'm not talking about whether I can touch my toes or not. I'm talking about if you come to me and you say, right, I'm fed up, I want to lose a stone, or whatever your first goal is, and then we work towards that. You might find that your goal then changes, and you suddenly want to be stronger, or you want to be more flexible. Or you decide, well, actually, I'm feeling fitter now. I'm going to do a triathlon next year. So what do I need to do for that? Okay, well, let's break it down into the 3 parts of a triathlon and let's work to all those. So it's being flexible. You don't have to just go with me for one goal and then as soon as you hit that goal, you stop. What a lot of people do is they come to a personal trainer with a single goal in mind. Maybe it's just to be fitter. And then once they get fitter, they start enjoying the gym more. And then they want to learn how to do, more kettlebell work, or they want to get out the Olympic barbells and they want to learn some of those lifts. So as you progress, the training can progress and you can learn more, and we can be flexible with that. Drop me a message and let me know what your goals are, and then we can talk about how we can achieve them. Now the next point is something that I often struggle talking about, and that's fat loss, because people look at me and I don't have a 6-pack yet, but I have lost a ton of weight in the last couple of years, and well, not literally a ton. That would be, that'd be a lot. But anyway, fat loss is something that comes up a lot when you're talking about personal trainers, and it seems to be possibly one of the more popular reasons that people initially get in touch with a personal trainer. However, I think in my experience, whilst my health has definitely benefited from the dozens of pounds I've lost over the last couple of years, I've benefited in other ways, probably more so. And as a parent, I found that when I was picking my girls out of their beds when they were babies and toddlers, I used to get really iffy lower back pains. And by working in the gym and working with my personal trainer, it's helped me become stronger and be able to live my life with less injuries, with less pains. And really, I think that's had a bigger effect on my life than anything else. I would always encourage people, if you're not sure what you want to do and whether you're umming and ahhing about whether you want to even go to a gym, being strong is cool. And I'm not talking about ego lifting. That does nothing for me. Putting on stupid weights and lifting with really bad form just to say you've lifted a bit more weight, it doesn't do anything for me at all. What does really fire me up is being able to do lifts that complement your life outside of the gym. You're only in the gym for maybe 3 hours a week. Some people only an hour a week, and maybe a couple of exercises at home. So it's what happens outside of the gym that's far, far more important. And if that sort of triggered an idea in your head and you're thinking, oh, actually that might apply, just drop me a message and we can talk. No obligations. I just like talking about how people can be stronger, be fitter, be more flexible, and as a byproduct you often end up losing body fat. Maybe fat loss is the number one thing you're thinking of, but there's so many other benefits that the gym can give you that you may not have even thought about. So let's get chatting. Let's come up with some ideas of how we can improve your life in a very personalised way. And last of all, we're like a hairdresser in a way. We're your unofficial therapist. I'm not trained as a therapist, but I have a big background in mental health. I was involved in a dementia care home for pretty much my whole adult life, as well as running an IT web design business. So I'm used to realising that what goes on in here is probably the most important thing. So I'm going to be there for you as your supporter, and I've gone over this in previous points, but your supporter might be someone that you need to talk to and I just listen. Or it might be someone that says, you know what, I think you really need to make some action here. So I'm very much a fan of action, not just words. So But at the same time, I appreciate that sometimes you just got to take it at your own rate. If your sleep is atrocious at the moment because you're so stressed about work, then trying to add another stressor onto that, such as, fat loss or, gain a lot of muscle, probably not your priority at the moment. Let's just concentrate on getting the basics done in the gym, and then let's look at your sleep and let's look at your stress and try to just sort of cope with that. Kate and I have a very sort of holistic sort of ideology around health and fitness. It's not just one thing. And whilst I'm there to help you with sort of health and fitness, I'm going to be there as a supporter for you in an unofficial sort of therapist way. And it might be that I could, signpost you to an actual therapist if you needed it. So this is all about helping you. This isn't about anyone else except for you. It's how can we make your life better, and how, what methods we need to achieve that. There's loads of different methods. I've got the education and the qualifications, so let's pick and choose the bits that are going to help you and make you happier and make you healthier. Then go off and live your life. That's all we've got to do, isn't it? So thank you very much for watching this quick video. As always, likes and subscribes are always appreciated depending on where you're watching this video. And if this is interesting you, then please get in touch. At the moment, I'm training a lot of people over the internet, over Zoom. That's going to continue. Some of my clients do not live in Milton Keynes. They're not coming to me in the gym. I'm going to continue to coach them remotely. That doesn't change. If you live in Milton Keynes and you're interested in having a chat with me, please get in touch. You can drop me an email, drop me a message. All the details are below. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on another future video very soon. Bye.